Hey everyone, welcome to Karate Family Insider, the weekly motivator and news source from Virginia Martial Arts Center. I'm your host, Darren Myers, and happy Monday, March 23rd. All right, so please join me in wishing a happy birthday to Lily Mariner, Jarva Adams, Dylan Nolan, Adam Locke, Darren Javes, and James Thompson. Happy birthday, folks. I hope you have a really good day. All right, let's start off by welcoming our newest students to the Virginia Martial Arts Center family. Santana Casignal, Emmy Warburton, Molly Irvine, Sydney Irvine, Mary Villar, Ben Ayala, Joseph Wise, and Luca Fenton. Congratulations and good luck on your journey to black belt and beyond. All right, now for the dojo announcements. So promotion review is next week. That's right, Wednesday, April 1st. That's not an April Fool's Day thing, okay? And Thursday, April 2nd will be your chance to show us everything you've learned since the last promotion review. So get to class, train as hard as you can to earn those tips and maybe even a new belt. And speaking of belts, Tuesday, April 7th at 7 p.m. will be green belt and up testing for all those who earn a red tip during promotion review. So be sure to attend as many classes as possible so you can reach that next goal. All right, the Shurite Martial Arts International Conference hosted by Kyoshi Troy Price is coming up very, very soon. So join us for an exciting weekend of martial arts training at the Courtyard by Marriott in Fort Mill, South Carolina. Beautiful place too. Now this starts on Thursday, June 25th through Sunday, June 28th. And I will tell you that this will take your martial arts to a new level. It's an enriching experience for anybody who studies martial arts. It offers a variety of special training classes and opportunities to learn from 40 different martial art masters. 40 martial art masters. Can you believe that? And for information on the dates, times, and specific training sessions, check out the bulletin boards throughout the dojo or visit www.sbkma.com for pre-registration and for more details. Don't miss it. It's going to be a good event. Always is. All right, the 2026 Mid-Atlantic Karate Championships is coming up and offering divisions in the elite category. These are the highest ranking or the highest competing black belt levels. They can walk away with $1,000 in cash prizes. So the competition is held on Saturday, May 16th at Hampton University Holland Hall Gym. Now this is open to any student, whether you're a beginner or an advanced black belt or anything in between. You pre-register at www.tournamentinabox.com by Sunday, May 10th. Now, on the day of the tournament, the doors open at 8 a.m. and the competition starts at 10. So you want to be right there on time. And that means be early. All right. All right. Now, do your loved ones like to compete or do you like to compete? If so, don't miss the official rules seminar that's coming up. This program is going to teach instructors, parents, and students the rules of karate competition that are used by the World Karate Federation and the USA National Karate Federation. And these rules are used at all the national and international events. And it's important to understand the rules because if you don't know the rules, you don't know how you can use them in your favor, as well as you don't know sometimes what you're doing wrong. So it'll be held on Saturday, May the 9th from 2 to 5 p.m. That's 1 week before the tournament. It's going to be held at Brian Hobson's Karate Studio. So the seminar is free, and all students and parents who wish to learn more about karate competition rules and signals and calls and such can come to this seminar. All right, now you can also get a copy of the rule book and a study guide from usankf.org because those who are going to be officials, they have to actually take a test. So fortunately, students and parents, you don't have to do that. Okay. All right, it's time for the lesson of the month, which is on ethics and begins with our quote of the week. Good values are like a magnet. They attract good people. I like that. Good attraction. So surrounding yourself with good people strengthens your own ethics. I want you to think about like some of your best friends, closest family members, just people you look up to. And I'm guessing these people all have good ethics and try to do the right thing. Now, when you're around them, is it easier or harder to make good choices and do the right thing yourself? Well, it should be easier, of course, right? You should also try to be the kind of person who has good ethics and inspires others to do the right thing too. Remember, we lead by example. Now, do you think people with good ethics want to be around those with bad ethics? I would not think so, okay? It's just not that same kind of person, okay? And who wants to be around people with bad ethics? Not probably bad people, right? So do you think your ethics can be shaped by the people you're around? And that's a very good question, because a lot of times peer pressure has a lot to do with the choices we make, of course. So what kind of person do you want to be around? Think about it. All right, guys, that does it for me today. So always remember our dojo ethics. Karate begins and ends with respect. We are all responsible for our behavior. Actions always have consequences, and there is never an excuse for bad manners. And we lead by example. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Karate Family Insider. We will see you in class.